That's good. Alright, so we're back, and just to get right into things, well, first off plan, as you guys can probably tell from the title, we're getting this 2J in the Z today. So I just went ahead and buttoned up our clutch setup. Everything's all torqued down. The pressure plate to flywheel is 20 foot-pounds, and the flywheel to block was 60. So that's all good to go. Now we're pretty much, something beeping over there? Did you hear, or was that just me?
No, I heard it.
Okay.
I think it may have been the door opening a little, maybe squeaking.
Okay.
Not totally
sure. Okay. So I've been messing with the internal slave setup, as you guys saw from yesterday's video. Kind of got it all set up. The only thing I have to do now is notch out. If you guys have a J3 bell housing, you have to notch out a little bit of room for both the bleeder and the clutch line. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. Okay, this is a big moment, man. This is a really big moment. Clutch is in, first of all. Actually, you guys knew that. Everything is bolted up. Bell housing is all bolted up. The adapter plate is all snug and good to go. This is it, man. We're literally going to get these two bolted up for the first time ever. Let's just get to it, man. I'm excited. You excited, Jared?
Oh yeah.
Jared's excited. This is a really big moment, Jared. I'm actually genuinely excited about this. All right, this is it, Jared. Are you ready? Now, this is going to be the tricky part, mate. Alright, lower your end a bit. Okay, now let's...
Creeping on the come up with my nigga Logic. Time to get it poppin'. Got your city watching. Hit the stage, them titties poppin'. What it do? Bro, I fuck with you. Don't let these haters knock it. Keep it gangsta. Keep it.
Yeah, look at this. We got it. She was fighting us a little bit, but what I did is that knee finesse, dude. I got under here, gave her that knee, came in from both sides, gave her a little gym jam, and got her in, man. Slid right in. So we'll go ahead and put the hardware in, and we'll be off to the races. Okay, this is a big moment. Cd009 is connected to the 2J for the first time ever. I'm actually gonna go ahead. We have to install our shifter bracket, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit, and we're gonna get back to this. But I figured to kind of update you guys. That's nice. Oh, by the way, I am also going to delete this line. If anyone notices or knows if this is an issue, let me know. But I don't see how this would be. Essentially, this. So I'm gonna cut this line probably somewhere around back here or back here. I'll just unbolt it for now, and that means I can delete this hard line that goes behind the engine, which this will delete the throttle coolant line, or throttle body coolant line, which is completely okay. And then I'll also be able to delete that weird like oil warmer thing, and like the coolant circulates around the oil, and you guys can see that really well, but that hose right there, and I can delete that and just run like, you know, an oil filter adapter plate type deal, and I'll just clean it up, and then I won't have to run like that. I won't have these kind of chilling right here. This will all be gone, these will be gone, and I don't need any of that. It's all like twin turbo stuff. So I think, and then also, you know, just attach a hose from here to our heater core. I think that's the move. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go ahead. I don't even know if I even, okay, regardless. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna open up another little box here. This one's from GKTech. Hang on. This is actually a pretty gnarly shifter setup bracket, and well, shifter also. It has like reverse lockout since this is a 6-speed. Let's go ahead and see what we got. And also, we can't really use this because if we were, our shifter would sit pretty much where our like ashtray kind of deal is, which is like 4 inches, 6 inches too far back. So we have to remove this somehow. I just have to figure out how, but let's dive in, man. All I found was a screwdriver, so I guess this is what we're working with. Shout out to that guy right there. Follow him on the gram, Mr. Officer Dan. All right, I think that is everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably look up instructions because I really don't know. Right, Nigel? Right. So here's the bracket itself. Well, hang on, I think there's more in here. Okay, so here's a shifter. some hardware. So it looks so small, but this is the shift knob. I like that, dude. That's kind of cool. It had a thread pitch on it, and I was like, this is some sort of a fitting mic, but this is actually a shift knob mic. So that mic? Roy. Found a video of the officer himself. Peep the steez.
Here you have your shifter bracket.
Man, I might just let you guys watch this instead.
Shifter itself.
Alright, welcome to the Kalvin GKTech Z33 Cd009 2JZ Z32 300ZX Nissan 1990 build. Brought to you proudly by GKTech.com. So, alright, check this out. We are going to build this. It's not kind of like a, alright, let's just pop this on, then you're good to go. No, we got to build this. First thing, well, you got everything here. You got your bracket, you got your shifter, bit of hardware, you got like this little dog leg type thing here. Oh wow, that's all really quality. Like this is all billet. This is steel. That's legit. Here, I don't know what you call these, but I like them. Then look at the, it's like hand wrapped, dude. I like this. Oh wow. See, like I said, man, everything is just, the quality is real nice. So we got that. We got this. Here's a little fancy little shift knob, and we have a couple more washers. There we are. Alright, so first thing you want to go ahead and do is disassemble your shifter, which goes by removing these 4 nuts on top here. 10 mil, of course. So I missed a step. You're going to go ahead and remove this little Allen right there first at land. But this does remove and fall off, and then there's a spring in here. Move that all, you know, take everything apart. You're going to move these bolts. Yeah, you do need to take the bolts out of here. You do, so those can come out. Yes. Alright, so once you got all your bolts out, you're going to go ahead and you're going to basically grease up this whole little sucker right here. Grease the hell out of her. So there you go. There we go. See, now we can wrench, man. This is better. This is better. I was falling asleep before. Good Lord. Let me know what you guys listen to. Okay, turn it down. You're going to get flagged for copyright so quickly here. Let me know what you guys listen to when you wrench, man. I hope it's not like... What we're listening to, Jared? It was good, but not wrenching music.
Oh man, jam band.
Jam band. We're just listening to jam bands. Couldn't do it though. Damn, it's still going. Okay. Ah, that's very sharp. Warning, this is very sharp. Next, grab your actual bracket. This is very sharp too. God damn it. And then make sure your notch, as you guys can see, there's a little notch, and this, you know, it has to be pointed to the right. That way. And then go ahead and screw it back on from the bottom. After you got that kind of all bolted up, set it to the side, and move on to your shifter to disassemble this whole thing. We're going to go ahead and grease up the insides of this, just like we did with the shifter bushing. Upper plate, lower plate, and then I guess this stays on. Essentially doesn't need to. And you're going to lube up all this stuff. You're going to lube up all this, and here, everything. Once it's all back together, get yourself some more grease. Lube up the sides of the shifter. So there's our spring goes in. And then this should just kind of... So then she's in there like that, and you're good. Alright, so next step, you're going to go ahead and take your plate, install it back on, making sure that your notch is in the right spot. Go ahead and get your washers, put your nuts on. Alright, so once you got that all assembled, you can put that to the side. We're going to roll over to the transmission. Now, these normally do have like this gnarly, crazy bracket going on here. I already took mine off. There's 2 bolts here, and I believe 2 bolts, you know, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt on that side. That removes, and then you're essentially left with your whole shifter rod type deal, and you have to remove this pin right there. Hammer that sucker out. Alright, massive update. It's been a good amount of time. I actually had to rip off the transmission once after I already had it bolted up because I forgot to tighten up the clutch line. So we have it all on. We actually now, obviously, we have the shifter all assembled. Just to walk you guys through right quick, obviously when you have everything assembled, it kind of goes together quite easily. They do have a really nice kind of set of instructions, and it shows you how it all goes together. But yeah, bolts up really nice. Clearly looks freaking great. Got our own little dog leg thing, whatever it's called down there, down, you know, where the old one was, which, man, that was an absolute pain to get off. Yeah, that happened. So everything shifts really good. The only problem is, I don't know if this is normal or if I just need to clutch for whatever reason, but I can't get into 5th gear. Like, I can get into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and reverse, just not 5. Let me know if that's just normal, whatever. But we got it adjusted, properly locked down, and it's looking pretty legit. So rock the night, Jared. This thing came out nice. Woo. Alright, so I got the steering rack bolted up to the crossmember. Guess I could have gone ahead and went crazy and start painting things that you're never ever going to see, but I decided to just give it a little wipe down and wire wheel this a little bit so it looks a little bit shinier and whatnot, but we're good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and start setting up everything so we can get this on like the rolling setup, and then we can have it mobile and then have the hoist so we can lift the car up in the air and then slide it underneath, and we should be good to go. Alright guys, well, you know what? I'm really kind of curious and wondering about this whole 5th gear thing. I took the shifter and bracket off, and I cannot get into 5th. I'm kind of sketching. So the last thing I need is more transmission issues, man. I don't even want to think about it right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is probably going to stop me from installing the motor today, just because I don't want to do it and then find out, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I would have to change it or do something with it. But yeah, if that is the case, the build will be pushed back quite a bit. So let's hope, you know, that isn't the case. I guess we would probably just get it rebuilt at that point before we bought a new one. But yeah, I don't understand why every gear goes in just fine, obviously without a clutch, even reverse, but 5th. I'm not really too sure why. So yeah, on another note though, however, I have everything, like it's fully on the, you know, the motor and trans and everything is fully mobile right now. It's on the dolly system type deal. It's also bolted up to the crossmember on the engine mounts and everything like that. Because I'm gonna jack the car up and then lower the car down on the engine. So, but yeah, man, that's the only thing. I just don't want to do it and then figure out that it's a problem down the line. So let me know what you guys think. Like serious inquiries only. But this could be a huge problem in the build. And I'm really hoping it's not a problem. So I figure I kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here. So everything's good. Like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, nothing. 6th, you know, push down for reverse, and it's in. So I don't know what it is about 5th, and I just. One thing I think of is something internally wrong with it, and that's just the last thing I really want to deal with right now. So hopefully, please, someone give me some like useful info, and I guess we'll kind of go from there. Well, I mean, yeah, guys, today the whole day was pretty much messing with the clutch, everything from about 3:30 to now it's what, 11 o'clock? Just after 11:15, and you know, I'm looking forward to reading the comments section tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching another daily video. This thing is coming along really well. Let's hope we can continue the progress and continue to pace up and we have no roadblocks. We'll figure it out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, you guys know the deal. Take it easy. Peace.